This morning on Today's Family, a diaper-free baby. You heard me right. How would you like to potty train your baby from the very start? Some parents say it's possible to do without diapers altogether. NBC's Janet Shamlian has the poop.
It can be among the bigger burdens of babyhood, weaning that bundle of joy off the diaper and onto the potty. But what if you skipped a step, never doing diapers, and instead took early aim at the toilet?
We would just take the baby to the bathroom, and if they needed to go, there was no mess, no fuss, wipe and flush.
Erin Kladd is among parents embracing the trend of raising a diaper-free baby.
The motivation was really the environmental issue.
The concept of raising a diaper-free baby isn't necessarily a new idea, just newer to parents in the United States. It's actually very common in parts of rural Africa and Asia where parents can't afford diapers.
It's very much out of our context of what's normal in society, but once people learn how wonderful it is for the family and for the child, for the environment.
Melinda Rothstein helps educate other parents on how to toilet train babies at as early as 3 or 4 months old. And she says it's not just about the diapers.
It helps parents to learn that their babies really can communicate with them from a very early age.
But will they listen? Some experts say a child won't take to the toilet until they're good and ready, regardless of age.
Toilet training is a developmental milestone, like learning to walk and learning to talk. It's not something that you can rush.
Meanwhile, some parents question the time and potential sanity lost in the process.
Cleaning up the mess all the time. I don't know that I would have the patience for that all the time.
It seems like very time-consuming to have to be sort of eternally aware of when your child is going to need to be rushed to the potty.
The rush to flush. For some parents, an early decision to encourage kids to answer when they sense nature's call. For today, Janet Shamlian, NBC News, Houston.
And Dr. Tanya Altman is the editor of the American Academy of Pediatrics book on child development, The Wonder Years. Dr. Altman, good morning to you. Pretty controversial topic here. This notion that you can train an infant to use the potty. They call it elimination communication, and the people who do it swear by it. Do you think it works?
Well, for some families, it can work. It is a commitment, though, and my concern is that for some already overly exhausted new parents, such as myself, this may be one extra responsibility that might push them over the edge.
But do parents, I mean, do babies have an instinctive ability to let a parent know, to signal to a parent when they want to go to the bathroom, when they need to go to the bathroom?
Well, babies do communicate. They laugh, they smile. So parents who practice elimination communication, they study their infant's language. And when their baby makes that face, like the one where they're about to start pushing, they will take and rush them to the potty. Or they'll notice a predictable pattern, such as after a nap or after a feed. So really, it's the parent that's being trained to recognize their infant's signals. So if the poop gets in the potty, give mom the gold star.
So it's really not about the child, because I've read repeatedly in the past that children that young, under the age of 1, developmentally they cannot control their bowel movements or whether they pass pee, urinate.
They can't.
It's hard to do this without thinking of all the words I can say, can't say.
They can't. It's usually not until 18 months or around 2 years of age that toddlers actually become both physically and emotionally ready to start potty training.
A lot of the parents who practice this, and it is growing in popularity, say that it promotes bonding, really, and plus it's environmentally very positive. You don't have all these diapers filling the landfills.
Well, there are many ways to bond and form attachments with your newborn, and if potty training your baby is what you want to do, then that is fine. But as a pediatrician, I would rather see parents spending their time talking, singing, and reading to their infants, since we know that these interactions are proven to be beneficial in the long run.
Does the Academy have any opinion on this in general?
Well, this isn't really a policy issue. It's more of a parenting style. So as long as the method used is safe, it's up to parents to decide what's right for their family.
And in terms of how long it would take you if you start with an infant and you do it this way versus waiting until the child is really ready, is it about the same amount of time it takes you to train them?
Oh, no. If you wait until a child is truly developmentally ready to potty train, so that means they understand what they have to do and they've had a few successes, you can do it in less than a week. So if your toddler's ready and you want to do it, get rid of the diapers on the next long weekend coming up and just go for it.
Bottom line, so to speak, best piece of advice you can give somebody about potty training?
Just relax. Everybody eventually learns how to use the potty, and I've never heard of a college application or job interview that's going to ask your child at what age did you become potty
And
trained.
you get old enough and you need the diapers again. That's the problem. It's very cyclical. Dr. Tanya Altman, thank you so much.
Thank you.